let's get to the show today. I want to touch base on a few different websites that you can join. So, a modeling site is going to be like Chaturbate, StreamMate, CamSoda, Cam4, anything to that nature where you go live, just like I am right here on YouTube. And then there's the content selling sites. That's going to be like clips for sale, ManyVids, fans only. There's like OnlyFans and then fans only. We're going to touch base and cover just a few of them right quick, explain a couple pros and cons on them, and just, how much money you can make. And if you're a guy model or you're a girl, it doesn't matter. Or you're a transgender, that doesn't matter either. I guarantee you're going to be able to make money no matter what shape you are, what size, religious preference, or anything. Red, black, yellow, brown, tall, white, skinny. Hell, we want them all. And by we, I mean the modeling industry, booming industry to be in. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the richest guy out there, but I want for anything. In fact, when I'm hungry, 95% of the time, I just get online and say, yeah, I'm kind of hungry, and before I say the rest of it, most of the time, at least one, sometimes 4 and 5 people try to pay for my dinner and get it delivered to me, which I ain't gonna stop that, you know what I mean? So, on ManyVids, which if you guys noticed here, oh yeah, that's my MV shirt. Let's turn around and look at the back. I got that bad baby in, I think it was yesterday. They sent it to me and said it'd be featured on their social media accounts. Yay! But anyways, it's both a content selling site and it's also a live site. They just started. They just got their live streaming up and going. It might not be in the beta version anymore. I can't remember. They've been working on their site pretty hardcore this last month. I mean, really changing it up. If you're gonna do live, it's a decent site to do. For just guys, I would not recommend it. Now, for just girls, this site's excellent. They got it going on for girls. So, and for BBWs, oh my God, let me tell you, first of all, let me start off. There's 26,000 MV star girl models. There is a total of 1,300 guy models. I am in the top 20. Last month I finished out the 21st. Now the month before that I finished out, I think, around 100 and something, and then before that it was, I don't know, I was right around 400. So I mean, I've been drastically improving each time. I'm hoping to get into the top 20 this month. I know that's just one position down, but still, yep, that's where I want to be. Because once you go to the top 20, there's where I'm talking about the money comes in. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, $25, that's not a lot of money. I agree, but that's for the 20th place. First prize is $600, which I don't plan on getting that. Which the guy's the same name as me. He's got that every month since I've been on there. His name is Jay Banks or something like that. But so then it ranges. It just keeps going down. It's like 600, 500, 400, 300, 300, 200, 200, 200, 100, 100, 100, 100, 50, 50, 50, 25, 25, 25. So it moves pretty quick up to the big money. I'm saying, just bonus. ManyVids is an ideal site to sell your content because the number one rule when you sell your content is copyrights. If you do not own and if you don't look closely, you will lose all rights to every video you ever make if you don't be careful and read the very fine print. I verified into Pornhub back in December 1st. I put one video on there and I still just have one video on there. I realized real quick that they have the right. I mean, put it up all across the world, you know. So just letting you know, that's a major thing you need to. Clips for Sale is also a site that allows you to keep your copyrights, or gives you the copyrights to them. So that's another good site. I just verified in and started doing the OnlyFans. I'll have to come back at a later date and we'll discuss that one. Chaturbate, on the other hand, we're going now to the live modeling aspect sites. Um, Chaturbate, if you're a guy and you want to make money and you have feet like this, or you just have feet in general, and you don't care to take your socks off and show them on the camera, you're going to make money. You might not do it at first, the first little bit, but you will make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no other thing. There's no doubt in my mind that you're not going to make it. I mean, it's one of my main camping sites. I usually bring home every 2 weeks on it, and this is my bring home pay from just this site, not including the customers I take away from that site. Because a lot of times customers want to do like cash payment right then, or they'll do something similar to that. So, I'll go back or I'll take them to like Skype or like Google Hangouts, or just depends on. I prefer Skype kind of, just because it has a overlay on it. Screen overlay. If you don't know what that means, it just means that there's a watermark in the picture, kind of like on my stream here. It has my website on it, which, by the way, is linked on my channel page. But yeah, so I prefer that. So if they are recording you through Skype, it will tell you automatically. If they're screen recording you, at least it'll have that overlay in it, so they can't really do much with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so Chaturbate, I mean, like I said, I bring home around, I don't know, 350, 400, sometimes 600 on average every 2 weeks, just from that side alone in tokens only. And I'd say at 60%. StreamMate, that is a really good strat. It's called StreamMateModels.com. The link is also on my fan page site as well. That's linked on my channel here. But the downfall to it is only 30%. You only get 30%. I appreciate you, Janelle, by the way, for staying in here and watching this. But you only get 30% of your take home. I mean, like, they take 70 whole percent. Now, there is no tokens with it. Now, they do a tip thing with gold, but they take 70% of it too. It just average $5 in gold is $5. You know what I mean? But you do private shows. Their site is mainly like people who want to do a private, and as soon as they come in the room, if you engage with them, I'd say about 75% of the time, which that's a pretty high ratio, percentage, I mean, when it comes down to people coming into your room. Because, I mean, Chaturbate, I can have like up to 100 to 150 people in my room at once. I don't get it all the time like that. Most of the time, I have around an average of 25, 30 people in my room. I think the most I've ever seen in my room was maybe like 3. But like I said, every person that comes in there is almost guaranteed to go private. A private show is, my prices is I think $3.89 a minute. If they take me just for exclusive, it's like $4. And you set your price. That's another thing I like about it. Now, Chaturbate, they have a set price thing to go by. And I like to, increase in increments or decrease in increments, just small numbers. But Chaturbate won't let you do that, so that's not really that's a downfall. You know what I'm saying? But StreamMate, you can go up. I think it's 3 cent or down 3 cent in intervals of every 3 cent. So we went over the StreamMate, we went over Chaturbate. We didn't go over in detail those sites. I did cover a little bit of detail though on ManyVids. One thing about ManyVids is the mobile platform is so much easier to navigate. If you're a user that's non-friendly with technology, you know, go to the site on your cell phone if you can operate a cell phone and get to the internet. It's so much easier. But it has gotten better since I've been in there, which I haven't even done that many vids that long. I've only been there since November 1st, I think it was. No, yeah, November 1st. But yeah, so like a really good thing to know is, wait for it, Webcam Girls. That is a modeling toolbox that you can use regardless. Like, they have unlimited statistics, research, and stats. Literally unlimited. Their link is also on my website. Basically, everything you need to know is on my website. Every link that you would want to have under the Making Money section of my website or whatever. It is PG rated on my site, or maybe PG-13 at the very most. But yeah, there's just a lot of interesting stuff, like even FinDom. You know, I don't know if I talked about it last time, but FinDom, if you don't know what that is, it's financial domination. That is extremely fun for me, and I'm sure it is for you too if you want to become a model. Because what that is just pretty much you're taking their money and they know you're taking it, but you're not giving nothing in return. I did touch base on it, but I wanted to bring it up again, just because it's truly remarkable. You know how much money you can make with that. That's where all the money is at for sure. I mean, in one day I made around $700-800, and maybe actually in about 3 to 4 hours I made about $700-800 just sitting here, just like I am right now on YouTube, just like this, talking. And instead of me talking about modeling, hey bitch, you need to send me that $100. They'll say, yes sir, Master J. I'll say, that's right. Now be a good boy. Go on, send that money. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. That's all there is to it. I mean, there's a little bit more that involves in it, you know, with the whole dominant aspect of it. But that's another day. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap up my stream. We're at the 20-minute. I mean, I've definitely grown on YouTube in the short amount of time. And even though I'm not consistent at all, I'm definitely trying to be consistent now. And I'm trying to get more onto it. I took a couple of the exams today for the Creator Academy and got my letter grade. So I'm pretty happy about that, you know. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. But I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Until then, over and out, Daddy J. Why is it not?